Such a wicked beta generation, craftsmen, scum, such evil people, such evil, selfish, petty, non-spiritual people. And then the repetition of pure rape called evil. It's because of your cowardice that I lose videos. I lose time. Precious time of someone actually doing the right thing. Not you conformists that put your rape called families first. In this video, you have earned my contempt to such a degree there's no words for it. You are like snakes slithering around, just pure scum. There's no excuse for what you do. There's no excuse for your beta lack of courage, your lack of moral intelligence, your fake decency. You're allied with corporations working your eugenic screen angle, taking the most attractive females as a group, and believe me, they are scum. Anyone who would date any of you, I want nothing to do with. You are outside the divine order, and that just doesn't mean that you aren't rolling with the most righteous man on earth. This is the only guy doing the right thing. Everyone else can easily, and within 5 minutes of a quick brainstorm, quickly be proven and definitively be proven as a coward, who never grew up, who never matured to walk the highest path, a transcendent path that isn't exactly obscured. Only when you're dealing with children who are thinking about going to Chuck E. Cheese and Disneyland or something is it obscured. And the reason why you people do not do the right thing is because you have the same focus as children. It is a clear-cut choice that decent women should not choose you. And when they do, certainly they are proven to not be decent. As it says in Psalms, maybe Psalm 68, something like that, the righteous women declare the glory of God with their actions, right? They proclaim God's glory. How? The same way the heavens communicate the glory of God. You choose scumbags who use clothes and cars, and they sabotage other people's health. These are literally yuppie filth that point out that children in Yemen aren't very healthy, and that women should choose them. In the same way the righteous men with their actions proclaim the glory of God, these yuppies proclaim the pure demonic filth of Satanism and conformity to this world. Utter cowards. Their entire romantic argument depends on the people that they have helped sabotage being seen as less attractive than they are. It is out of my hands. These are cowards. These are worms that God hates. Can you imagine the filth that I live with? That had the nerve to defy God, that had the nerve to be complicit with this massive rape cult agenda. Sexual sadism, people who get a kick out of fooling stupid, dumb bitches, and the stupid bitches that fall into their trap. Can you imagine the filth that I had to put up with? If all females don't admit that they are stupid whores, okay, well, because of their uniqueness and the spectrum and the confusion in the world, even the wisest and the best cannot quickly come to the conclusion that he's done. Their cowardice keeps me here. They need to all come out and admit that they have sworn allegiance to pure evil and they're just pretending to be good. And that there are no holdouts kind of going through the motions of doing that. Which, by the way, is stupid. They are lost. And they are permanently lost when I'm gone. The man is supposed to emerge on the higher moral path. The man who does not emerge to prioritize the repetition of morality is no man at all. How could he be? He's a beast. He's a dog. He wants to live for those little pets, so he can eat and hump. That's a dog mentality. A dog thinks about, being petted, eating and humping, and thinks about his pack. I'm with my pack. I'm with my family. It's a wolf pack. It's a dog pack. It's a bunch of hump brain. Can't think past their dick and their bellies. Pieces of shit. What else could they be? A beta is a common thief that is good at thinking in a colonial-friendly corporate labor force way. Wow, you can knit. Wow, you can program. Wow, after countless years of studying in school, you can do a little something with it. So what? You fucking idiot. Anyone who's fucking them is fucking dumb in more than one way. The only thing that is truly keeping them alive is the Lord. They are too dumb to even see that or to know that his source must be a moral source. to know that the moral man declares the glory of God, and anyone who is immoral, which is pretty much everyone else, is declaring that they are a slimy worm beast. How could a female choose them without being stupid as dirt? How could she choose them without being just as dumb as a dog? When you choose a dog, you are a dog. Number 6. Unless, of course, you're the blameless hero that's trying to show them the right path, and I'm the only one. If you're not in a transcendent martial arts system that's not allowed, you, by default, are disqualified. You couldn't possibly be the blameless one. In Psalms, it says, God scattered the kings. Well, you're not kings. Not kings of God, because you didn't emerge to transcend all the non-king cultures, all these beta cultures, these found king shuns, found A shun, found alpha shun, foundation of evil cultures. That's where they get their foundation. Shunning the alpha. Who is the king? Who is the divinely anointed with the Spirit of God? Jesus is said to be the King of Kings, because everyone on some level isn't stupid enough to think that someone who's not an alpha king could be the most spiritual person. No one is stupid enough to think that. So they had to make it so that he calls himself the Alpha and he's the King of Kings. Are you fucking stupid? And he came to bring a sword, now a trowel, not a compass, not a politician's fucking party pin, not a yuppie's fucking outfit. He didn't come to dress the yuppie. He came to clothe the heroes with the Spirit of God. Females are role-playing, pedophile, sexual energy-having, cult, evil demons. It is like a bunch of bisexual cult people in Greece having sex in front of a statue. It is that bisexual energy in there. And while the men are having demonic sex with the other men, there's the female sexual energy in the air as well. And they're blurring the line. That's why the men who come from this culture are not men at all, unless somebody who comes from a culture of actually being a man, which requires intense and pure morality, forges them. And I'm the only one that can do it. If you can't even tell that you're acting like a bitch, you are not a leader. And you are acting like conformist, sniveling, can't transcend basic conditioning and basic threats of betas. You are scared of the threats of betas who have sex with children because they are children themselves. You are not a man. No way, no how. It is insulting that you insist on calling yourself that. You're not. I would love to see you tell God that you're a man and that his opinion doesn't matter. I would love you to say you say that to his face. You don't do it because you know your path is of children. You're sniveling worms. You're cowards. You're less than fucking beta dog worms. And you have earned my contempt by raising sniveling cowards that shun me so that I lose videos in the process. I lose my cool in my parents' house because every last one of your cultures is not receptive to God. You're not saying, where is the man of God so we can embrace him? You are not the bride of Christ. You are not the true church, or you would have found me long ago. You would have made it clear that you're receptive to me long ago. I would have been there, done that, and taken charge like a man is supposed to take charge of his house. None of your churches is known by God. You do not know me, and I do not know you because you are evil. You are of your father, the beta sniveling pussy Baphomet devil coward. That is who you know. That is who your bridegroom is. You fucking cowards, you despicable scumbags. You role-play pussies. Skits and schizo are connected. The skits and porn scenes can include real estate agents. They can include construction workers, police, military. Every one of your popular jobs has countless porno movies that have skits. And these people are so much impressing them on society that even people like me that focus on morality have come across them. Because they put them out there, there's no way to avoid. The red light district, a whole district for that ass. Streetwalkers. Movies, comedy movies. They make sure you can't miss it. That you're role-playing pussy. That you're sexual sadist puppy bitch. Playing stupid is sniveling coward bitch. God says declare the glory of Christ from the rooftops, and you're playing fucking stupid, and you're only receptive to the devil, and you think you're a religious man. You are not. You think you're a holy man. You are not. You think God thinks that perhaps it's okay to do. You don't. All of your so-called blessings come from your father, the devil. You pray for the devil's trickle-down corporate bitch bread on your tables and not the bread of God that only I can supply. Because you are bred by animals. Why would God reward the offspring of those who for hundreds and thousands of years turned their backs on him with a child that proclaims the glory of God? He would not. It's also the fault with the message of the Bible. It says, from the house of David was John the Baptist. From the house of David was Jesus. Even if we are to accept that Paul was chosen by God, it was only after Jesus came to him. And this is lost in translation because even the English-speaking people, English is a Latin-based language, even the English-speaking people don't get the true message from the Bible. How about all those people that don't come from language families that are Latin-based? How about them? Truly, you are the dogs that Jesus was talking about. He said, I did not come from you fucking wolf is a symbol of the Roman people type of bitch. I did not come for the dogs. I did not come for the wolves. For the dragons, for those who are in fucking California, the symbol of the bear, who do not listen to me. They're like a little kid being raised all their life, every stage in life, to take a corporate dick in their ass. They did it when they're a kid, a little boy, a little girl. They did it when they're a teenager. They ate up the culture of corporate America. They dated some pussy, weasel-type dog in high school. And they married some piece of shit when they get older, or there's some common tramp getting around thinking that it's a superior life. You are of your father, the corporate-friendly devil. And all you know is yuppie, trickle-down bitch. You do not have the bread of God. You do not take your place at the table. You're saying, if I don't sit in Christ's seat, I will not sit down. That is your message to God. And he says, I do not know you. You can have your little shithole for a little while to think about that, like a prisoner who's on death row. You will be executed when you die. You're done. You can sit on death row like the little beta maggots you are until then. How about that, you fucking cowards? How about that? And if you say it's because of your kids, then go ahead, take your kids with you. You are of your father, the devil. And if your kids are not divinely inspired to leave you and join me, then they will join you in the shithole and wait for their spiritual execution like a good bitch. You fucking cowards. You sit there misleading women. The masses of unattractive, dumb, fat, stupid women that you made that way. And there's somebody surrounded by gyms and martial arts schools and diet programs saying, don't call me fat, bitch, go fucking work out and eat healthy. Prioritize morality instead of corporate bitch. You are a glutton because you do not prioritize the Spirit of God. If you are crippled and can't work out, then you will be healthy through the Spirit of God. It is a mixture of not prioritizing the Spirit of God and not working out that made you a fat, common American heifer. How could you miss that? You are not a sabotaged, overweight person. You are a dumb, fat, God-rejecting idiot. There is a difference. So the attractive woman is only ripe during certain years. You know them by their works. Who did you give yourself to when you were ripe? You gave yourself to the rapist who takes the slave captives. Rape, rope, and ripe are connected. People are mentally roped, if you will. And you gave yourself to the roper, to the rapist when you were ripe. You should be silent forever. You should be glad if I let you lick the dirt off the bottom of my shoes. You cowardly harlot.